Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This video does not relate to any idol's personal life and all the incidents mentioned are truly fictional. You and your kids are sitting in the car and Taehyung is driving back to Seoul. Jimin is seated beside Taehyung on the passenger seat and you are sitting at the back seat with Cookie and Rosie because Cookie is not feeling good. His throat is still paining a little, so you thought to sit near him to comfort him. He is lying his head on your lap, and Rosie is sitting on your other side, resting her head on your shoulder, looking out of the window. You sat there quietly and analyzed your kids. They were looking a little bit uneasy and restless. You looked at your lap and found Cookie wiggling so much and changing sides again and again, caressing his hair softly. You asked, "What happened, Bun?" Cookie opened his eyes and his lips became pouty and eyes brimmed with tears, making you shocked. "Baby, what happened? Is it paining so much? Huh? Tell me." He shook his head and hid his face in your waist while sobbing. Then, "I'm missing Big Umma, Big Appa, and all of them." Now you understood that he was feeling a bit quieter because at your parents' house it was all chaotic and happy environment. Also, your mom dad loved them so much, so they become close in such a short time. Kids are only hungry of love, and when someone gives them even a little bit of affection, they start to get addictive to that love and hair. Your mom was loving and caring for them so much, so it was obvious that they felt a strong bond with them. "I'm missing them too. Big Oma and Auntie was so sweet." You then looked at Jim, who was already looking at you. "Are you also missing them?" Jinyoung is so lucky. She has got Big Oma, Big Oppa along with her mom dad. Oh, babies. We'll come again to meet them. For now, let's talk to them and call. You dialed the number and your mom picked up the call in a few rings. "Wine, what happened? Is everything alright?" She felt worried because just 15 minutes ago you guys left and now you called. "Oh, no, Uma. We're okay. It's just you guys gave so much love to my kids that they already started to miss you." "What do you mean by your kids?" "They are our grandkids too." Yeah, they are all yours. "Uma, talk to them. Cookie's crying, his throat is paining, and he's missing you and Appa." You gave phone to Cookie and he spoke in cracked voice. Hello? Hello, baby. Why are you crying?" She spoke slowly and softly with patience, like we do with small kids to console them. "I'm missing you all." "Cookie, we'll meet again, kiddo. Don't be sad. We'll come to you people soon. And now stop crying, otherwise your throat will pain more. Here, talk to your big appa." Mom passed phone to dad and he spoke. "Hey buddy, what am I hearing? You're crying? If your nose is running, then just wipe it with your mom's cloth. She also did the same with me when she was small." Cookie laughed and now you felt a bit easy because that lightened the mood for him. "Appa, what are you teaching my kids, huh?" "Oops, your mom heard me, Cookie. Don't put the phone on speaker while talking to me and I'll tell you so many secrets of our childhood." "Okay, talk to Nuna." Rosie took the phone. "Hello, Big Appa, what are you doing?" "Princess, and they continued to talk while you smiled and heard how your parents and kids interacted with each other. You were now witnessing your mom and dad's most fun and cheerful side. Rosie then talked to her big Uma and then aunt. Then she passed the phone to Jimin and he talked with Jin Yong along with mom dad. After coming from Busan, you all got indulged in your own works. Kids got back to their daily life. You were also doing some designs for a new client, and Taehyung got extremely busy with his new grand project as it was an international collaboration of multinational companies of several countries. He barely got time to eat and sleep, leave alone coming home. So on weekends, you go to him to give him some mental strength and physical energy, and you spend a little time together by feeding him with your own hands while he work on his files. On weekend too, he's not able to come home, so you spend the lunch with your three kids so that they can spend time with them too. You were sitting on the bed with laptop on your stomach and were looking so exhausted because you were not able to sleep properly from 2 weeks as your hubby was not there to accompany you to bed. All the three kiddos were in the living room watching TV, and here you were working. The door of the bedroom opened, but you didn't bother to look who's there because you knew that it might be one of your jobs. You frowned as the laptop got snatched from you, and that's when you looked up just to find your husband placing the laptop on nightstand. He placed his one hand under your thighs and the other one circled around your waist. He picked you up and laid you on the bed properly. Then he took off his shoes and coat and threw them somewhere in the room and laid his body on you and then instantly switched the positions. All this while you were looking at his face. He was looking tired as well. Your body weight was just very right to relax his muscles, and thus you both drifted to sleep in that position. He was feeling sleepy, but he made you sleep with him because he had full faith that you also weren't sleeping all these days. Without speaking, without hearing, you both understood each other's mind. It wasn't like you or he knew mind reading, but the pure relation of 17 years where you literally worked on learning how to understand your partner's mental state made you do that. You slapped on him like he was your happy mattress, and he protectively circled his arms around your back and waist. His grip did not loosen a bit even if he drifted to deep slumber. Without each other, you weren't able to sleep, but just with the slightest touch, sleep instantly overtook you both. After a couple of hours, your beauty sleep started to vanish as you felt your face, lips, neck being licked, pecked, and kissed. You slowly opened your eyes and found your husband planting soft wet kisses on your neck. You were under him and he was hovering above your figure. You spoke in your sleepy tiny voice. They don't. Wake up now, you sleepy kid. You have slept for the whole day. It's evening already. Taehyung got up from her and she sat on bed tying her hairs. She palmed her face as she just woke up from sleep. Taehyung kissed her back and now she was fully awake. They both came downstairs where the kids were studying. You and Taehyung sat beside them and they started to pack their stuff. Done? Yes. You all sat peacefully for a while and cuddled with each other because the weather was chilly. You randomly started to talk. They, how's your project going? Is it complete, babe? You came home today, that means it might have completed by now. Taehyung had a wide smile as he forgot to tell you this thing because you both slapped as soon as he came back. But now, when you asked this, he remembered that and happily shared his success with you and his kids. Completed and also sent. And you know what? Our project is selected for the collab. You all jumped in surprise with wide eyes and hugged Taehyung tightly while bouncing at him all at once. Woohoo! Pa, congrats! You lovingly kissed his cheeks and he smiled, getting so much pampering, love, and wishes from his people. The only wishes mattered to him was from the four of you, because he didn't had that wide smile when thousands of people out there wished him verbally and even online with long text messages. Thank you guys. Appa, let's do ice cream party tonight. Yeah, sure. Tell me what flavor you all want to try today. I'll bring. Yay! Ice cream party tonight. All giggled on Cookie's excitement, and you slipped from there to the kitchen to make some light snacks for all of you. You took the ingredients and placed the pan on the inbuilt induction and then engrossed yourself in cooking. But you flinched a little when Theong back hugged you, breaking your focus from cooking and shifting towards him. He placed his chin on your shoulder and kissed your cheeks tenderly, like he was devouring his soul to you through the touch. He placed his lips there on your left cheek and didn't move. What are you doing, babe? He spoke without removing his lips. I feel like keeping you in my pocket. What? He then spoke further and hugged you tightly while snuggling in your hairs. After a while, they were still clinging to you, making you frown, being confused, so you asked, "What happened there?" He didn't reply and closed his eyes, sticking to you tightly. You felt weird because since morning he was sticking to you like a glue. Babe, what are you hiding? Nothing, hun. What made you think that? Because you're sticking to me since the time you're back. First, you made me sleep on you. You were kissing me every now and now this. It's nothing. Just I'll be going to the States tomorrow for the official signing of the documents. You turned around hastily with shock and started scolding him. What? And you're telling me now? Oh my god, you're too much. What was the need to tell even now too? You should tell this to me while taking flight, right? And have you packed your stuff? And what time are you leaving tomorrow? For how many days? Oh god, so it's almost evening. Wine, calm down. Here, drink water. He made you drink water with his hands, and after 2 sips, you again started firing your questions at him. Why are you like this? You know now I have to prepare my mental state before sending you away from me. But what do? You tell me about your business trips at the end. Wine? No. Babe, I myself got to know this in the morning. Don't cry, please. How am I gonna go if you will cry? Now you got it why he was being clingy since he came back home because he was trying to take more of you in him so that he can spend the whole journey with these moments. In the morning, when he came, he pampered his kids too and then came to you, but now he was again going, so he had to take your fragrance along with him. It was always heart paining for you both whenever he had to go on business trips, but today there is one more weird feeling within you both, and that is uneasiness. You both are not telling each other, but both can feel the silence before the storm. Young wiped your tears with his thumb, and you both hugged, resting in each other's embrace. His lips involuntarily touched your skin in every few seconds to make you strong so that he can depart tomorrow for the flight with your smile instead of tears. You both broke the hug and Taehyung spoke. Now I have to convince the kids too, otherwise they will cry tomorrow when I leave. He stopped when he saw the kids standing on the kitchen door with sad pouty face. Taehyung gestured them to come closer and they stood near him. Appa, are you really going? Taehyung nodded with a sigh, but then Rosie spoke. Appa, you came home after 2 weeks and now you're going again. I'll return soon, guys. Why you all are crying? Huh? Please don't cry, my pups. He hugged you all together and squeezed you in the hug when you all screamed and started to wiggle. Ah, I'm squeezed. Appa, leave, please. I swear, leave, I can't breathe. Taehyung laughed and released you all from the hug while you all huffed for breath. Their mood lightened up and Taehyung spoke before they could again bring up the topic of business trip. Okay, it's a party time. All of you give me a list of ice creams I'll bring. Yay! 3 of them went out and now again you both are left alone. Taehyung assured you with his eyes that he'll be quick to return from the trip. You smiled a little and hugged him, hiding your face in his chest. He hugged you back and kept his chin on your head. You both were silent with the calm surrounding and just enjoying each other's coziness. They, hmm, let's go get ice cream together. Sure, love. You came out being dressed up black from top to bottom, just how you and your husband love that color. You waited for Tay to bring out the car from garage, but instead you saw him coming with bike. He winked at you and you shook your head as you got to know what was his intention. He stopped the sports bike in front of you and got off from it. You took the helmet and sat on the bike, starting it while he sat behind you. This is what you always do when you both are alone with bike. As soon as he sat, you raised the bike and it went away with a roar. You drove the bike in full speed on the empty highway while Taehyung held your slim waist clutching onto you from behind. He loved when he get to hug you like that when the wind blow heavily because of high speed. And today cherry on top addition is he's going tomorrow, so you guys are trying to make the full of it to stick together. Soon you reached the stall and got off from the bike. You took off your helmet and ruffled your hair looking like a really hot and sexy mama, while Theon couldn't get enough of you like a fanboy even after these many years of marriage. You looked at him who was staring at you intensely and you spoke. I remember when I first started to live with you after marriage, you were so amazed and surprised when you got to know I can ride bike. Yeah, even I was amazed and surprised to know how well you can ride me. You gasped loudly and playfully punched him in the stomach, and he acted like you broke his limbs. You both got embarrassed when an elderly couple who were also there to buy ice cream chuckled looking at you both as they remembered their days when they were young. We were just like you guys. We lived our young days teasing each other. Theon and you bowed at them and admired how they were still loving each other even after so many years. May God keep you both always happy and together. They blessed you both and went from there while you and Theon looked at their disappearing figure. Mrs. Kim, do you want to take ice cream or not? My kids are waiting. They'll sleep without getting their ice cream. See who is talking, who is all busy flirting with me. Okay, okay, Lady Hunter, let's place the order. Taehyung is already with his suitcase, and you all are standing with a small smile, but inside was crying. Okay, I'm leaving now. And a tear successfully slipped your eyes even after trying so hard to control it. Taehyung knew this would happen because he himself was feeling the same. All the three kids looked at your tears and started crying too. It's true, kids can't tolerate tears in their mother's eyes. Either they take revenge of her tears or they cry along with her. You are sobbing continuously, and on top of it, your head is aching as well. But you can't tell that to him because you know he'll prefer you over that important meeting. Theon kept his suitcase on the floor and pulled you in his grasp. Why are you crying like that? Huh? It's not like we'll not meet ever again. You slapped his chest and he chuckled. I'm sorry. Fine, I'll return as soon as possible. I promise, babe. You nodded and parted away. Theon then hugged and kissed his kids and took their kisses as well. He picked his bag and proceeded to leave as you all followed him. He once again turned to look at you because his heart is beating really fast as if he had a gut feeling of something unpleasant. While here you looked at him and you were also feeling this unusual feeling where your heart told you to stop him and the danger will automatically pass. But then again, you can't just stop him like that based on your intuitions without any reason. You tiptoed and kissed his forehead, leaving him surprised, because you never kiss him there. He thought maybe you kissed his head, but not lips, because kids were also present there. But here you were confused as well that why you did that. They say the fate of a person is written on the person's forehead, and you just kissed his fate unknowingly because there is a huge storm awaiting since the very moment he will leave from this house. It's been many hours and Taeyong already reached the States. First thing he did after reaching there was to inform you, but here in Korea, you're not doing well without him. Your body temperature is really high. Seems like yesterday night your body caught cold from the cold wind while biking, and when you ate ice cream too, which worked as cherry on top. You were resting in your room when your kids walked in to feed you herbal soup, which they made by themselves for the first time by asking from Soyoung. Jimin placed the tray on nightstand and all three of them sat surrounding you. Mama, we made soup for you. You slightly opened your eyes, which were depicting your pain and weakness. You wiped your nose with a handkerchief and sat on bed slowly with a lot of effort, and it drained all your energy. You breathed heavily and massaged your head to lessen the headache. Your eyes were not even opening properly, and on top of it, you were missing Taeyong more because when you are sick, he's the only person you crave for, but this time he's not there as well. Give it to me, you slowly whispered, but instead Jimin picked up the bowl and started feeding you. The soup was bitter as hell, but you can't show that to them as you didn't want to discourage their first effort. They made that with so much love and worry for you, so you can't simply make them feel bad. You finished the soup and weakly smiled at him. My babies are the best. Thank you, Amma. Get well soon. He placed his hand on your forehead and kissed it, and Rosie pressed your arms and legs. You felt so much overwhelmed for some reason and grateful that there are so many people who loved you, who genuinely care for you. Cookie came near your face to kiss you, but you slightly pushed him away. No, baby, Uma is sick. He pouted sadly as he didn't like that you pushed him away from you. Sorry, Bun. You'll catch cold easily. Uma didn't push you intentionally. But I want to hug you. You'll get well fast with my hug. No, Bob, stay away. I don't want you to get sick. He stood up and went away from the room while crying. You sighed, being upset from yourself. Uma, let's call Appa back here. Your health is not good. We should tell him. No, no, Rosie, don't. Don't tell anything to your Appa. His meeting is important, but not more than you, Uma. You won't listen to your mom, will you? You said little sternly, and they both sighed in defeat. In the evening, you were still resting on bed, but suddenly you flinched as your mobile rang loudly. The kids ran into your room to stop your phone from ringing as you were tight asleep, but now it already broke your sleep. Whose call is it? It's Appa's call. You sat straight on bed and wiped your nose. You drank some warm water to relax your heavy throat so that he won't doubt you, and then you picked up the call. Hello? Babe, what took you so long? Uh, I'm in kitchen. You looked at your kids as you lied to their appa. Are you okay? You got caught off guard as you tried your best to not make him realize your worst health, but he's your better half. He understands you more than you yourself. What would happen to me, Taehyung? I'm absolutely fine. Can I trust you? Yeah, of course. Only if you say so. Where are the kids? They are here only. Talk to them. Hello, Appa, when will you come? Please come fast. Your eyes widened and you continuously shook your head, indicating him to not tell anything to Taehyung. Wait, what happened, Bub? No, I, I was missing you, Appa. Don't worry, baby, I'll be back soon. Now tell me what you all are doing. We are studying. Oh, my babies are so much hardworking. Keep it up. Fighting. And Jimena, take care of all of them. I can only trust you, buddy. Yes, Appa, I will. You take care as well. Sure. Now pass phone to Amma. Cookie gave back your phone and all three of them walked out of your room while you continued to talk to their Appa. So how is my wife? Are you taking care of her or not? You felt hurt again and again lying to him. Yes, I am. Have you eaten already? You changed the topic to divert his mind, and he successfully did. You felt a bit relaxed talking to him, but guess what? He's trying to add fuel in the fire intentionally. Yes, I've eaten. In fact, I ate this happily after a decade. Why? Now, what can I say? When I live in Korea, I have to see the same face for 17 years. But finally, I got a chance to eat with a young, beautiful lady. That is why I ate the food so leisurely. He teased you just for fun without knowing that you're already sick. You are not the type to get jealous so soon, but now, as you are not well, his words are directly hitting to your heart. He's the one you need right now, so whatever he's saying is hurting you. It's correct when they say one woman is not enough to warm men's eyes. Oh, who are they? I want to meet these people and thank them personally. A tear slipped your eyes as you heard him laughing. He do this every time, and the other times you tease him back. But today you're feeling sensitive and vulnerable. You are not in the mood or state to take his jokes. You're so bad. Oh, are you feeling jealous, babe? He teased you, but this time your throat became heavy again, filled with hurtful emotions, and the other reason was cold and cough. When I won't be there, then you'll realize my worth. You say this for many years, but you never work on it. Come back home, you won't find me, babe. Without listening him further, you cut the call and threw it at the other side of the bed. You slipped under the sheets and wiped your cheeks and running nose again and again. Meanwhile, oh, my poor baby, don't be jealous. I'll return back home and then you'll be the happiest to get anniversary surprise. One more episode is left, guys. That's it for today. Thanks for watching the video till the end. If you like it, please comment down below and let me know about my work because that really appreciates me. And please subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.